Unfurl the Truth would like to welcome each of you to this event. This event is entitled Election Integrity Matters. And we have some wonderful hosts that will come out and guide us through this whole event. We'd like to welcome Jen Orton and Sophie Anderson, the two red peels.
We love you guys so much. We're just two moms. Two moms who love God, despise communism, and care about our kids as much as we care about yours. We are moms who are committed to unfurling the truth no matter what the cost.
And there have been costs. And there have been costs.
Yes, so we want to welcome you tonight and thank you for showing up. It means so much to us. We want to first of all thank our amazing sponsors, Evans Hairstyling College. We need help, by the way. Where are you?
Sure.
Where were you an hour ago? UCA, United Citizens Alarm. We love you guys. Thank you for taking care of us.
Auto Body Central. Zion Motors, Garage Doors Only.
Yes, Dixie Gun and Fish. And, y'all are gonna love this one, the Kate Daly Radio Show. And we would like to especially give thanks to some people who have really stood out in the fight for election integrity and all things patriotic.
Billy and Mary Kay Welch. We're so appreciative to these people. April Pinkston. Special shout out to her for what she was doing with the council. Kristen Isham. The Unfurl the Truth team. And there's millions more, and we wish we could name every single one of you. You mean so much to us, and we're so appreciative.
But especially Sue and Darren Cox for having the courage and the vision to create what we need most at this point in time. Thank you so much. We have a really exciting lineup tonight of speakers. And we want to start by first asking, how do you guys feel about having governor pronoun lead your state? He won by a lot of votes, you guys, more than Trump. Someone's got to like him here, right? We're tired of his pronouns. We're tired of his policies, and in fact, we actually made a shirt. You're gonna see us do shirt changes come on out, Sophie. Shirt changes, and every time we see something wrong, we make a new shirt. They can't silence our voices. So, I want everyone to know that my pronouns are awake and concerned.
And due to the rhino infestation of our state, we need many, many rhino hunters because they're being overtaken by the rhinos.
So you know, we're talking the stock market crashes, right? Gas prices, pronouns. I'm sorry, I saw a kid going to school the other day and had a cattail in the ears as he was in high school. There's something really wrong.
And just the thought that our little girls, our daughters, have to even think about sharing a bathroom with the opposite sex is mind-blowing and maddening. And our governor is more than happy to bring this to our state and to every school in our state.
So we want you to understand that we're in this predicament because of elections. The power of the machine, right? He didn't get voted in. He didn't. He knows it and we know it, right? But our elections have our full attention right now because this is what happens when you order a governor through the mail, right? But at the end of the day, the message is, and the reason why Sophie and I have branched out from the medical tyranny, the education, to focus full-time on education this on an election, is this is how we lose our country. We cannot stop fighting right now. We are in this mess. We didn't vote for it. We didn't ask for it, but we are living this nightmare because of these machines, and that is what we dedicate ourselves to, is going to the end, fighting for this. I hope you all will join us in that fight.
And just really quickly, we have so much appreciation and gratitude to all of you who are fighting all the different issues out there, education, medical tyranny, you name it. I know all of you are pouring your heart and soul out for these issues, and we're so appreciative. What Jen and I have come to realize, and we hope we can really bring home tonight, is that without clean and fair elections, none of the other issues have even a chance to be figured out. We might as well just go home. So when our officials are selected, not elected, we have to deal with the aftermath of that. And that's what we're experiencing, right?
So when everybody turned their back on 2020 and said, we're moving on, so I said, we're not. There's no way. And we didn't, and we haven't, and we appreciate the support. But in the meantime, we want to introduce you to one of our favorite people on the planet, besides my husband, Don. But we were literally just two moms working behind the scenes, doing grammar requests, running around in our pajamas to council meetings, picking up kids, giving them Cheerios. And we ran into this person, and she heard our story.
She even gave us the time of day, which was astonishing to both Jen and I. We would tell one story, and in fact, this person would stay and listen. And was that, I mean, he was very interested. We are just so appreciative.
She's a fighter. We met her at a hotel one time for a different event, and she said, you girls gotta get your story out. We were like, really? This is a story? This is just our life. And she said, people need to hear this. So we are proud to introduce you to one of our favorite people, an absolute fighter for Utah, the woman who we look up to on how to do this with courage and dignity and effectiveness, Kate Daly.
How are you guys? Oh, I just love your faces tonight. I want to kiss all of you. I love you guys. Thank you for coming. You love your country. You do. I know I can feel it. You're worried about your country. And I just so appreciate you. And the 2 red pills. Hello? Oh my gosh. Wow. What 2 moms can do, right? And, of course, Darren and Sue Cox. Get out here. Come on. Get out here. Let's go. They put this event on. And just like, 2 red pills say, we're just 2 moms. And they're like, well, we're just a couple. Look at these guys, they're awesome! Wow, that is incredible. Thanks, you guys, really and truly thank you, because that's what it takes to step up. And then I got this guy, Uncle Melty. I don't know what I would do without him, honestly. He's just been my partner in crime. He's just been awesome. And I don't know what I would do if I couldn't laugh every day. That would be a very difficult thing. And we laugh more on the breaks. We truly do, don't we?
Yes, we do.
He laughs at me, and then I just laugh. So it's kind of how it goes. But I'm really shy, and it's really hard for me to share my opinion for both of us, isn't it?
Oh, I'm shy too. I rarely speak my mind. If you listen to the show, you know that.
It's really tough for us, so we're going to try to do this, please. You know what? I was just telling somebody if this was 20 years ago, I don't know that I could have been bold to declare opinions. And they're not just opinions, I'm trying to bring truth. And I have been so shocked at what I've seen. And I am concerned too. This has been a really difficult couple of years. And it's interesting because I know and you know that we're here because elected officials that are supposed to be a gatekeeper, are not doing their job at all. They're putting their heads in the sand, right? Okay. We have county commissioners that are putting their heads in the sand. They won't do a thing. We have people that will not do an audit. We have people that just refuse, right? Head in sand, and it seems to work for them. Yes, and complicit, and it's difficult. It's kind of, it's funny because sometimes we have really light, fun shows prepared.
Sometimes.
And
It never goes that way.
Because we can't do it because there's so many things going on in our community. And I'm sad about that. In my phone, which is really funny because I don't use this word, every time I type elected official, it says ejected official. I'm like, yeah, we need to eject them and eject them quick. Am I right? Yeah, absolutely. They only have one job and they're not doing that job. And so now it's up to you. And I know you're all here because you have felt worried, because they won't do what they say they're going to do, and we got to hold their feet to the fire. And if we're going to talk about this and tell you guys, what's going on and share information, you share information with us too, because I know you guys are invested in this too. And it's people like Jen and Sophie and all of these people that have just said, I'm going to do something. Darren and Sue, I'm going to do something. And so when I look at the voter fraud, the thing I'm looking at is the fact that we talked about GEMS like 6 years ago, right?
Yes, we did.
The software program. We started talking about it in 2015. And we said it's in our state. It's through our whole state. And nobody was doing anything about it. Their head in the sand. Now we're here in 2022. I did not think we'd be here in 2022 when we did that story. But here we are. And I do think that our amazing Father in heaven is very aware and he's given us all kinds of signs that this is happening. And now, since 2020, it's more obvious than ever. It's just more obvious and in your face. It's like somebody stealing in front of you and then telling you to like it and telling you to stop thinking about it. Just don't think about it. That's a disgrace. When I saw 2020 and how complicit the media was and how complicit politicians were, did you hear any politician actually fight for election fraud in the federal arena? No, you didn't. They won't. They won't, because their elections could be very involved, that's why. And I think that sucks, and I hate it. And so, if we have to put feet to the fire every single day and make them very, very uncomfortable, we will. And they hate us, and that's okay.
Yeah, I like being hated.
I like being hated too. No, it's not fun, believe me, and we wish we didn't have to talk about this. But one final thing I want to say is, in the end of the pledge, it says liberty and justice for all. What does that even mean? Do you know part of that is your vote? It's your justice. That's your liberty to vote. That's your justice to be able to have an honest vote counted. So when I see politicians say that pledge, and I know they don't mean it for you, the citizen, it unnerves me. I have never been so pissed off in my entire life as this last few years. Good. I'm so glad. Who's mad? Thank you. And I don't like to be mad. It's not a comfortable place for me. I would love to do nice, frilly, funny, awesome little shows that are cute and uplifting every day. But every day we plan that, and then I'm like, oh, now we gotta talk about this, And it's not